Is having social media the best way to advertise your business? So I'm going to answer that question, even though you're asking Sabrina before you start, because obviously I don't have anything like the scale or the social media success that Sabrina's got, and I guess I started my social media journey probably 12 months ago, and my answer to anyone who says is social media any good? Well, it's the same answer as, is radio advertising any good? Is billboards any good? All kinds of advertising probably work, but only if they're carried out correctly and carried out at the right level of scale. So does social media work if you put out a single post, or a couple of posts, or a post that is not adding value to your audience? No, it doesn't. In the same way that does it work to have a billboard if you have one billboard on one street corner for 1 week, or if you advertise on the radio, you do one jingle for one show once a week. So if you're going to get behind social as a strategy, you have to get completely absorbed behind it, and and be prepared to put up with weeks and weeks and months of sheer depression. To be honest, I remember I probably started mine, let's say September, October last year, and I'll record a video or whatever it is, because I guess the posts are almost like the easy bit. You can put your posts and hide behind it, but again, if you really want to get behind social, you've got to be making videos, you've got to be creating content, you've got to be showing yourself and who is the person behind the brand. I record that first video, and you put it up there, and one like. And you think, oh God, what have I just that's 5 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. It's depressing. And then you do it a second day, a third day, and then 2 likes becomes 3 likes. But at the end of my first month,
so it's all about kind of consistency.
You've got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent.
Value.
And you look at someone like Sabrina, who will get thousands of comments, or thousands of likes, hundreds of comments. But people like people who are wanting to start in social go, oh well, I'll go and do social, because look at that, Sabrina's put a post up and she's had 400 people comment, and 10 of those have converted into business. But the effort, if you just put one post up and think that's going to convert to business, it's never going to happen. In the same way that if you send out one flyer or make one sales call, it's never going to make any difference. Whatever your methods are for marketing and for sales, you've got to put in obscene amounts of effort and very, very strong consistency.
100%.
But do it, stick with it, because 2, 3, 4 months on, after your one like has become 100 likes, has become 1 comment, has become 2 comments, and then you start getting the DMs or the emails or whatever. It's that snowball effect, and you look back and you think the last 12 months or last 6 months or however long it's taken you has been worth it. I guess in the same way that if you start exercising and you think, oh God, I don't look any different today, and the next day I don't look any different today, solid, I may as well go back to eating curry. But then one day after 30 days of doing it well, you look in the mirror and you can see half an ab sticking through, and that's
I like it. I'd probably stick to the curry personally.
Yeah, I'd take curry over abs any day. Well, that's my problem.